Okay, good evening. So we are just I'm going to finish off this skull that I started 2 days ago, and tonight we will just do the highlights in gold, and I will show you what it looks like. Uh, as you can see, my hands are absolutely filthy. I've been painting stuff pretty much all day. Now, so we have our little pot of gold paint. Just simply going to dry brush. So I just dry brushed where the pentagram is. Same around the sockets. Do the other one. You see the pattern on the skull wasn't quite so visible when it was only black, or when it was only red for that matter. So it's gold has picked it out quite nicely. I'm going to do a very light dry brush here. And paint the beak. And just do a few slashes, as it were, on the underside, or sorry, on the lower part of the beak, the lower jaw of the beak. And this is just the way I like to do it. So just, this is a nice when I say nice, there's people like this. I've sold quite a lot of them. I'm just going to dry brush the back there. So there's our skull. Now I have to apologize for the light in here. I'm at home and I only have a couple of light bulbs in this overhead light fitting, and only two out of the six bulbs are working. Nothing seems to be going right. So the lighting isn't the best. So that's what the skull looks like anyway. It's not completely finished. It'll still need to be varnished. So this is actually its third coat of paint, or its third treatment of paint, and then the varnish will be the fourth. So they take a little bit of work. Okay, so we're going to do another one. Same skull. You see, the paint schemes are different on most of them because that's the nature of them being hand painted. They don't all look the same. There's our pentagram. Let's go around here. Into the beak. It's a very light dry brushing. In fact, it doesn't really look gold. It looks more like silver. And I'm going to do the back of the skull, just dry brush over the bone structure. There we go. It'll need to be varnished, but that's basically it. Number 3, this is the one that yesterday when I was painting it, it got far too much black paint. Because I was holding the phone with one hand and painting with the other. As you can see, I've sorted myself out with a little tripod. So I'm going to see how this one goes. So just do a light dry brush to bring out that detail. You see? Light dry brush here and over the pentagram. So the gold is a contrast to the black. And I'm going to do the same on the beak here. Okay, so just a bit of dry brush around the back of the skull and the underside of the beak. Just look at my hands there. Absolutely covered in masonry paint from something that I was painting earlier. So I have this market on Sunday and I've been doing a lot of stuff. I doubt because I work full time as well, so I don't have too much time to get this done, so I do as much as I can when I can. So I'm hoping that the market will be successful. It's the Dublin Alternative Market, which is on in the Grand Social Bar, Liffey Street, here in Dublin. I was at the one at Christmas, and in spite of the COVID restrictions, as there were, the atmosphere was very good, and I think it was a great success. It was very nice. I met a lot of people I was very happy to meet. And I hope to see you all again. Okay, so That's our skull. Needs to be varnished both top and bottom, which will make it much nicer looking, and also it'll make it suitable to hang outdoors. But that's the that's the nearly finished result anyway. Okay, so I have a few more of these to do, and I'll talk to you guys later.